my peeps to get paid.
Greetings, YouTube. Elaine Unleashed back at you from right here at the Green Thumb Gardening Channel, right here in the Grow Zone 8B in Tifton, Georgia. Today is indeed Sunday, December the 10th, 2021. And in today's video, YouTube, it's been approximately 2 weeks, YouTube. It's been approximately 2 weeks since we brought you guys our succession planting yellow wax beans video, YouTube. We actually told you guys in that video that we would bring you guys back at the very first signs of seed germination, YouTube, and unfortunately we weren't able to do that, YouTube. But I'm going to flip this camera around for you guys right now and show you guys exactly what has grown on, with our 3 buckets of yellow wax beans. Hang tight, YouTube. All right, YouTube, here we are approaching our rear grow table in our high tonal greenhouse, YouTube. As we showed you guys in our previous video on succession planting yellow wax beans, YouTube, we planted 3 1-gallon containers of yellow wax beans. We placed 5 seeds in each one of those containers, YouTube. And this, YouTube, this is exactly what has grown on in approximately the past 2 weeks since we succession planted our 3 containers of the yellow wax beans, YouTube. Take a look at this. Bam! Can you guys see, YouTube? I'll pull one of these plants down so you can see it by itself in more detail here. How much growth has gone on in these containers with our yellow wax beans. Again, we planted 5 seeds in each one of these containers. All 5 of the seeds in this first container did indeed germinate for us, YouTube, and this is what they're currently looking like right here again at day 14, YouTube. It's been approximately 2 weeks since we brought you guys that last video when we were planting these yellow wax beans. As you guys can see, YouTube, yellow wax beans grow at a geometric rate. And our yellow wax beans in our first container, YouTube, are indeed looking well. I'm gonna place this one back up on the our grow table back here. Grab our next container, our second container. We have the same germination rate, YouTube, 100% germination rate of our yellow wax beans in our second container. Again, if you didn't catch that first video on these yellow wax beans, YouTube, these seeds are a product of Johnny's Selected Seeds up in Winslow, Maine. And we acquired these seeds from our dear friends Mark and Tina up at Bumblebee Junction in Eastern Tennessee as part of a package to jumpstart our grow season. A couple of grow seasons ago, YouTube. And again, 100% grow germination rate with these yellow wax beans. I've been very, very, very pleased again with the rate at which all of the seeds that I've received from Johnny Selected Seeds have germinated for us here in Grow Zone 8B right here in Tifton, Georgia. I'm gonna set this one back in its place up here, YouTube, on our grow table. And grab our third and final container of yellow wax beans, YouTube. This container is the only container that we didn't have a 100% germination rate in, YouTube. Again, we planted 5 seeds in this container also, but this, YouTube, happens to be the container that wasn't a succession planting container. This container was an additional container that we added. We originally had 2 containers of yellow wax beans when we first planted yellow wax beans here in our high tonal greenhouse. And since we had such a good success with those 2 containers, we decided we would add a 3rd container. This is our 3rd container. Has a different grow medium in it than those 2 containers back there, which still had the root systems from our original yellow wax beans plants that we had in those. We didn't remove those root systems from those pots right there. We simply kind of chopped them in and planted our beans in there, and they came. Again, we had a 100% germination rate in the 2 containers that we previously grew our yellow wax beans in. And our additional container that we added, again, we planted 5 seeds in this container, YouTube, and 3 out of 5 of those seeds did indeed germinate. They are indeed looking well. They're not quite as healthy and vigorously growing as the first 2 containers that previously had yellow wax beans growing in them, YouTube, but they are indeed looking well nonetheless. So at any rate, YouTube, day 14 of succession planting yellow wax beans right here at the Green Thumb Gardening Channel here in Grow Zone 8B in our high tonal greenhouse. And our yellow wax beans, YouTube, are indeed looking well. Thanks for watching. And if indeed you currently are watching this video on succession planting yellow wax beans and you're not already subscribed to the Green Thumb Gardening channel, please indeed take this moment to press that subscribe button beneath this video, that like button, that notification button, and be sure, YouTube, be sure to share this video with your friends and family as well. Yeah. Succession planting yellow wax beans. Day 14. Thanks for watching.
Trying to pave the way for me and my peeps to get paid. Hit the bathroom, splash some cold water on my face. Okay, thanks to Sharp for letting this light you see another day. Herbal meditation, elevation is the booth. Ain't much of a drinker, but they call this lion 100 proof. Ain't 1990, but this lion's about to raise the roof. Get tested, let me tell you what this lion's gonna do. I'm known for ripping hitters just like I did the last time. Cause I shut them down every time I say what's on my mind. It was 8 years ago when I first hit the rap game. And way back then nobody really even knew my name. But it's a different time, a different city, different state. I started out small, but now this lion's heavyweight. Can you picture this? Sit back and watch me reminisce. I'm knocking haters off and I got your name up on my list. This lion's on the rise. You can see it in my eyes. I'm aiming for the top prize. I know it's been a minute. That don't mean I fell off. Rap king of the streets, and yeah, I'm still the boss.